not anyone can land up at the gate with a parcel and say ki, I'm from Swiggy and I'm from A101. We wanted to put security at the core of it. While convenience is extremely important, security is something which is indispensable. You can't compromise.
In the August of 2023, Amit from Bangalore returned to his home to find a parcel in his room. A parcel he did not order. His old mother mentioned that a delivery agent had visited. When Amit checked his room, over 1 lakh in cash and loads of jewelry were missing. And well, this is not a one-off case. With the booming rise of quick commerce, multiple unknown faces enter and exit your complex, your gated community, and even your doorstep every day. What if a wrong person ends up at your doorstep? You need protection. You need an assurance of safety, and a Bangalore-based startup is obsessed with solving this problem. MyGate manages the safety of over 25,000 gated communities across 27 cities in India. In this video, we are talking to Akshobhaya, a product leader from MyGate, on how they identified the problem, came up with a solution balancing convenience and security, and how they executed it on scale. So let's get started.
It's pretty evident that deliveries have exploded exponentially over past few years. Post-COVID, I think everything we wanted to be delivered at home, and then the quick commerce boom came in. So just to give you some perspective, if you look in a 3 years horizon, what is the growth in number of deliveries that would have happened? Almost 8x in just a span of 3 years. So those many people are coming to the gated society, which would lead to a congestion at the gate. So imagine a gated society at 7 a.m. in the morning, 7 to 8 a.m. in the morning. Maids are coming in, cooks are coming in, the society housekeeping staffs are coming in, and it's the same time like half of the flats have ordered from Swiggy, Instamart, Zepto, Blinkit, etc. for their groceries, etc. And there are at max 2 security guards with the 2 MyGate devices in their hand, and everyone wants to enter the society as quickly as possible. Typical process would require the security guard to validate each and every entry, which means they would need the name of the person, the photograph of the person, the mobile number of the person. Once they enter these details, they will have to shoot a approval notification to the residents. Ki, hey, we have Manjunath from Swiggy delivering to your flat. Do you want to approve? Then the resident in the morning queues, they will have to spot their phone. After the tring comes in, they will have to approve. It would lead to a wait time at the gate for the delivery person, and the person needs to deliver as many as orders in a day to make the money for the day. It led to congestions at the gate. We thought, why not to solve it? And that is when we started to find the solution for it. And what came out was, if we can utilize the time between when the delivery agent leaves the dark store or the restaurant and arrives at the gate, so that is a good 10 to 20 minutes or 5 to 20 minutes of time period typically, that can be used to do all this process beforehand. And we started to build a solution where we do a handshake with the partner itself, because Swiggy knows this is the flat to which the order is going to be delivered. They send us this detail through an API integration. What we do is we use our algorithm to try to find out to which flat this order is coming to. We will figure out that flat. We will send an approval notification well in advance to the resident that the delivery person has left the dark store. They are now coming to deliver to your house. You can pre-approve an entry. And everything we tell ki, this is the delivery person, this is the company name, this is the name of the person, this is the mobile number of the person. You can take a decision. Once they do it, we relay back the information to the delivery company, let's say Swiggy in this example, and we will share a unique 6-digit code to them. They will show this code on their delivery agent's app. So when the delivery agent comes at the gate, they don't have to do anything. They just have to tell this 6-digit passcode to the guard. As soon as the guard punches the 6-digit passcode on the MyGate guard app device, every details get auto-populated. Okay, this is the person's name, this is the person's photo, this is the person's mobile number, this person has to deliver to flat number A101. The approval has already been done, everything green, and the person will press allow in and let the person go into the society. So what would typically take, let's say, as high as 2 minutes or so during the peak hours, or even more than that, would be a less than 10-second process. So this leads to like a very delightful experience for the guard, because delivery agents are not on top of their heads to make the entry as soon as possible. A delightful experience for the delivery agent, because they don't have to wait or speak out each and every detail when they want to make an entry, and they are saving at least 1 minute or so in their last mile operations. So benefits each and every stakeholders we are talking about, and resident is getting a faster delivery. Another key aspect that I would like to highlight about is the security angle of the same thing. Internally, we also call it a pre-validated entry. What it means is, whenever the partner details, the delivery partner details are being shared by our partner companies, these details are pre-validated, which means not anyone can land up at the gate with a parcel and say ki, okay, I want to go I'm from Swiggy and I'm from A10, and they can fudge their phone numbers, their names, anything, right? Which is also some kind of security threat to the community as a whole, and as well as the resident in case. But what we are doing in this case is, every detail is a pre-validated details. The delivery company already has the right name, photograph, and mobile number of this person. And when they are shooting a delivery early approval notification, we know that this person is genuine, this delivery is genuine. So I don't need to be worried about anything. So this is another key aspect that we have tried to solve through this. We could have solved for the express entry, which means a faster entry for the delivery agent, but we were absolutely firm about not even having a 1% chance of any kind of security lapses. There were like multiple options to enable users to consider it like there's a toggle button on the app, and which says ki, hey, you just turn it on, we'll let every delivery enter your society or your gate. Those kind of situations. We were also tinkering around a solution wherein we give let's say a physical QR code to a delivery agent, and that QR code essentially stores the information about the delivery, and that gets scanned, so the details get autofilled. How the UPI QR basically works, you don't have to take the receiver's name, mobile number again. Once you scan it, every details get autofished. But then again, it has a security threat, because that code can be shared by anyone else. People can land up and see, consider a household where, let's say, 5 people or 3 or 4 people are living, and it's very common. People live with flatmates, and you don't know what you are ordering, what your flatmate is ordering, right? And maybe you will tend to approve as soon as you see a Swiggy notification. What you will do is, okay, you will approve that. You might guess that your flatmate might have ordered it, so you'll approve it. But that might not be the case. There's some unwarranted attempt of a fake delivery that is happening. Again, when we started measuring the trade-offs, we found that there could be a slight chance of any kind of security lapse or a unwarranted entry that can happen. And since we prioritized this particular solution, where there's a proper handshake between the delivery company, us, and the delivery agent, which like secures every step of this entire process. So we wanted to put security at the core of it. While convenience is extremely important, security is something which is indispensable. You can't compromise it. We stand for that. MyGate stands for that. See, the good thing is the partners with whom we are working, they are equally or even better in terms of the technology they're having. So it doesn't take too much of effort to explain them things. The bigger part is, how do you demonstrate the value to them? Like, this is what you can save in your last mile operations. A typical quick commerce delivery happens from the pickup from the dark store to it happens within 5 to 6 minutes. That is what I have learned from all the partners. How do you demonstrate through hard numbers that the saving we are going to deliver you is like almost 16, 17, or 20% of the time, which is roughly around 1 minute, 1 minute, 20 seconds or so. So that is the part. Another thing which acts in our favor is, these people are also living in gated society. So they themselves understand the problem. So that helps. So I wouldn't say it was that challenge. It was pretty smooth once you help them with what is the user flow, how it will work for your delivery agent, what is the impact that is going to there, and how you can measure it, how we can measure and demonstrate it for you. It is almost done. So an interesting anecdote is Flipkart launched Minute. It was them who wanted, because their top leadership living in the gated societies, they had already experienced this thing for Blinkit or Zepto or Swiggy Instamart. They wanted the same thing for themselves as they were launching. Similar cases for Amazon now, QC arm of Amazon. We went live with them with the similar integration yesterday itself. Everybody had experiences. So this became like a checklist for the later players who forayed into quick commerce. If you want to launch it, you have to launch it with MyGate Express entry as well. Because see, the thing is, the MyGate audience also makes to your early adopters where you were launching, you would try to first launch in the catchment area which has a good density of gated society, because you know that your majority of the orders or early orders are definitely going to come out of that. So you want to deliver the best experience there as well. So we do charge partners for this. Every partner who has integrated with us, for every successful delivery that happens, we do charge them. So as I mentioned earlier, right, the core is the algorithm which runs. The user touch points are not something where we have iterated too much. Of course, we have done some tactical UX enhancements here and there, but the core is the algorithm. So thanks to our engineering team who keep on looking out for opportunities where this efficacy of this algorithm improves day by day. So that is where we do the maximum number of iterations. How to improve this algorithm more and more so that the efficacy accordingly improves. Yeah, absolutely. I think it was very well timed. We did this, we tried to scale it at the same time when e-com or quick com was exploding in India. So definitely it has been a great win for us as a team in terms of the impact we have delivered. More importantly, two key stakeholders, the guards and delivery executive, they are already the folks who are overworked, overloaded. So if we could bring some delight to their day-to-day operations, that feels like a very big win for us. On the internal side, on the org level side, of course, it has led to monetization opportunities for us, establishing a long-lasting relationship with all the great marquee companies that we have in the ecosystem.